For 4 decades, the Industrial Technology Research Institute has progressed together with Taiwan industry. ITRI's founding initiative and commitment to give Taiwan industry the technology to remain viable and competitive continues to drive the organization today. For Taiwan, the 1970s was a decade of risk and uncertainty. Taiwan's hard-working citizens had only just pushed economic growth to 12.9% when the country was blindsided by loss of membership in the United Nations, followed by loss of diplomatic ties with Japan and the First World Energy Crisis, when oil prices rose 400% within 3 months. Facing the diplomatic and economic dilemmas, Taiwan had no choice but to work harder and smarter than ever before. The mission of ITRI to develop technology to drive national development emerged from these troubled times. Sun, then Minister of Economic Affairs, played a critical role in shaping and creating the new ITRI organization.
我们想把我们的国家在70年代以内能走向一人开发国家之林，这个关键因素很多，可是最重要的还是要靠我们全国上下的科技的发展。
Minister Sun looked to the success of Korea using minimal government regulations and offering generous salaries for returning overseas graduates to achieve significant gains in technology research.
要发展这种高科技的研究机构啊，他的薪水如果照公务员的薪水来给的话，你一定找不到好的人。那第二个，他这个所用的实验的设备、需要的材料，它都是很新的。 甚至不容易找得到的，所以如果你用政府的采购，要什么招标比价，你买不到好的东西来。
Minister Sun made his position very clear. If we fail to take action now, we will lose all hope of catching up. Minister Sun thus made the decision to unite the Union Industrial Research Institute, Mining Research and Service Organization, and Metal Industrial Research Institute under a single research organization. He made the institute an independent foundation to avoid being restricted by government rules on personnel, salary, and purchasing, and to spur industrial technology development. The draft rules governing the establishment of ITRI reflected these considerations, causing an immediate uproar upon submission to the Legislative Yuan.
因为你政府的资源既然给他，啊，你不用政府的方法管，这可以吗？可是当时证明这样的方法是行得通的，所以我觉得当时他的这个想法是蛮先进的，而且比现在很多人提的都要好。所以当时工研院这样的设计，我觉得实在是太高明了。
Mr. Sun's persistence, high-profile involvement, and patience in repeatedly addressing concerns eventually earned majority committee support for the rules governing the establishment of ITRI. It passed 3 readings in the Legislative Yuan, and the Industrial Technology Research Institute was founded on July 5, 1973. ITRI's governing rules allow for regular government oversight of progress on technology projects and ensure effective use of funds. However, the significant legal leeway and flexibility that ITRI enjoys in its hiring, compensation, and purchasing practices lets the Institute focus on the core research necessary to keep Taiwan in step with global technology trends. Government foresight and willingness to innovate have been essential to forging the ITRI industry partnerships that were key in advancing Taiwan's industrial technology capabilities.
这次他生病以后来讲的时候，他就讲台湾能够在4条龙里面表现这么好，那这个产业的转型，工业是一个很重要的龙头。
A succession of chairmen and presidents have continued to uphold and advance ITRI's mission and pursued technological research in line with core values that include innovation, integrity, and sharing, giving ITRI a key role in fostering industry growth, creating new economic value, and improving the public welfare. ITRI relies on its expertise and vision to assess global technology industry trends, adjust its organization, and create teams to do critical, cutting-edge technology R&D. ITRI has blossomed from its original 3 institutes to over a dozen research units today. New opportunities in global electronics, optoelectronics, and biomedical industries led ITRI to create the Electronics Industry Research Center in the 1970s, the Electro-Optics and Peripheral Development Center in the 1980s, and the Biomedical Center in the 1990s to address development bottlenecks and blaze new trails for industry success. Over the past 4 decades, ITRI has spearheaded Taiwan's transformation from traditional manufacturing to competitive high-tech. Technical services, technology transfer, and cultivating top-flight human resources have firmly grafted technology to industry and, in the process, launched over 225 new and incubated enterprises. Small wonder, then, that ITRI is celebrated as the architect of Taiwan's high-tech sector. In the information and communication sectors, ITRI has played a critical role in developing the core PC technologies that have made Taiwan a global center of PC development and production. ITRI's groundbreaking R&D in broadband access technology has made Taiwan #1 in the world in XDSL and cable CPE products, and it has developed new WiMAX SoC and system technologies now used in broadband internet services on Taiwan's 300 km/h high-speed railway. Furthermore, ITRI created Asia's first number portability network, which provides smooth, increasingly comprehensive services to Taiwan's legion of mobile phone users. In the areas of electronics and optoelectronics, Taiwan's Electronics Miracle owes much to ITRI's foresight and guidance. It fostered and launched the country's successful semiconductor, flat panel display, and LED lighting industries, and cultivated the integrated supply chains that now rank among the world's largest in terms of production value. Meanwhile, ITRI developed Taiwan's first CD-ROM drive, opening a fertile, new growth sector in which Taiwan now ranks #1 worldwide. In the realms of materials, chemicals, and nanotechnology, ITRI's advanced carbon fiber technology has made Taiwan the world's largest supplier of bicycles. Exciting results from ITRI microfiber research are now mainstream inputs in Taiwan's textile industry. High conductivity materials research launched Taiwan into the high-end solid capacitor market and provided the foundational technologies that have made Taiwan the world's largest supplier of flexible PCB materials. R&D on dry film photoresists, photosensitive resins, and ultra-pure chemicals created Taiwan's high-value chemicals industry. Integrated nanotechnology has enhanced the R&D capabilities of Taiwan's core industries, providing the materials and chemical engineering know-how necessary to modernize and transform traditional manufacturing sectors. In the fields of mechanical and systems, ITRI resolved key technological bottlenecks to advance design and production capabilities for precision machine tool and control systems, and upgrade the machine tools industry. ITRI's extensive development of an automation system and complete series of robots helped create the nation's largest integrated industrial automation company. ITRI also brought domestic automakers together to jointly develop Taiwan's automotive common engine. ITRI's ultra-precision specular surface machining technology, used in optical elements and mold cores has given Taiwan's optical component sector a solid competitive foundation. ITRI's work with a compressor manufacturer made the company the largest in Taiwan and the fourth largest supplier in the world. In the medical device and biomedical technology areas, aging populations worldwide and the rising prevalence of chronic diseases have focused ITRI efforts on rapid testing systems for disease screening and diagnosis, medical devices for minimal invasive spinal surgery, wound therapy systems, and bioactive combination devices for tissue regeneration and repair. Furthermore, ITRI is researching new botanical drugs and protein drugs for the treatment of autoimmune diseases, small molecule drugs, and drug delivery systems for anti-cancer, leading industry into international clinical research and validation. In the fields of green energy and the environment, global climate change, diminishing traditional fuel resources, and environmental protection are critical issues facing our collective long-term sustainability. ITRI is focusing research efforts on photovoltaics and bioenergy, carbon capture and storage, intelligent energy saving, pollution prevention and remediation, low-temp and low-carbon research, while serving as a national think tank and key driving force for industry. To foster sustainable growth, ITRI has consistently supported research into green, low-carbon solutions, applying advances in intelligent green construction and smart electricity grid monitoring to low-carbon culture and life and the creation of green, low-carbon communities that are new, forward-looking models of sustainable living. Recent advances in systems, software, and services have led to a flowering of cross-disciplinary research work, enhanced the commercialization of research results and industry service capabilities, advanced interdisciplinary technology sharing and training, and deeply established ITRI's 6 major technology realms. ITRI has been the steady hand advancing Taiwan's international competitiveness. Its long-term mission to become a world-class research organization and trailblazer for industry has made ITRI Taiwan's innovative incubator of future technologies. We are commemorating ITRI's 40th anniversary with a documentary series that details the Institute's raft of noteworthy accomplishments and contributions through the years. We are also using this opportunity to let former ITRI research professionals narrate their own stories about how they handled and overcame the many challenges and obstacles. It is our hope this series becomes a lasting testament to ITRI's core values and mission, as well as an important record of how ITRI and its industry partners together have created the Taiwan Industrial Miracle and left their mark on history.